one thing. I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to Corn after I say one thing. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight?
Of course, Brian says he's ready, and he stands up and starts walking around his room. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? My dog was in here, and then she wasn't in here, so I was going to close the door if she wasn't in here. Let her stay out. It bother me while we do this.
I wanted to start off with a question and bring this back maybe for a week, but with the Super Bowl halftime show news coming out, is there anyone specifically you would want to see perform at halftime? Like you specifically, it doesn't have to be, like who would you want to see at the Super Bowl halftime?
I think there's only one person, because I think the people that know me, like I like music, but I'm a podcast guy. Like I listen to podcasts while I lift. I do like. I'm actually curious what my Spotify Wrapped is or whatever this year. Like it's going to be like 700 minutes of music to listen to, and that's it. And it's for like long car rides when I run out of podcasts to listen to. If I had to pick one person, it would probably be NF, just because I love his music.
You know what? I had a feeling you were going to say that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
15 people would love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't be one that I think a lot of people would love, but he's who I listen to the most, probably even today. So I go NF. Bad Bunny, don't really know any music by him. Couldn't tell you a song. If it played, I might know it, but I couldn't list a song off the top of my head of a song that he performs.
I feel like that's how most people
sings.
are. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably go Mike Stud or NF. NF's good too. But
okay.
But who do you think that everyone would be happy about? Because every year, like the Kendrick thing.
No, yeah, no one's ever happy.
But like, who do you think people would be like, hell yeah, I'm pumped? Nickelback?
Yeah, Nickelback would be sick. Creed,
bring him back. The Backstreet Boys.
182. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think there is I actually think the one time there was kind of in agreement. I don't even think it was that good of a halftime show. It was Bengals Rams, where it was like Snoop Dogg, Eminem. There was like 6 people at once. Like that was the one time where it felt like everyone was excited.
That was cool because it was like the LA thing,
Yeah. But I couldn't tell you. Like
Justin
I don't think
Timberlake
there
was
is
good.
an artist. Yeah, Justin's good.
Justin Timberlake had a pretty good. The Rihanna one was good, I guess, even though she was like 9 months pregnant.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's tough to make everyone happy, but who cares? But anyway, just
honestly,
ask.
I feel like it was, and this might be wrong, but I feel like halftime show typically is overrated anyway. Like I like to watch it, but a lot of times it underwhelms because I think a lot of people get to I remember the Weekends. Like I didn't think the Weekends was that good. And a lot of people like that one a lot. Like it was just kind of weird. Katy Perry's was like trippy. Just again weird. I'm trying to think of Shakira's. I like Shakira's though. And then Beyonce's was good, wasn't it? I'm trying to think who else has done it recently. See, I don't even remember.
I mean, those are all the recent ones. Kendrick Lamar was last year.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I didn't really like Kendrick Lamar that much. Like I did what?
No, that was horrible. Honestly, he was picked because of the Drake beef thing. That was just Drake would be
drama. Drake's one that I think a lot of people are like. Oh, okay.
Lil Wayne would be cool.
Lil Wayne would be cool. I think Eminem would still be really good. By himself. Maybe not anymore, but I
think you need to do more collabs. Like maybe get all the alternative bands and just have 6 stages set up and just shine the light on whoever's playing. And then you can get Good Charlotte, Blink 182, Simple Plan, Yellow Card.
Those would actually I would love that.
New Day's Glory, all these guys.
I like that kind of music, yeah. Just get the Killers out there playing Mr. Brightside 6 times in a row.
The Killers would be, the Killers have a lot of hits though.
I know they do, but Mr. Brightside is
the immediate, if they started playing that intro of that song, at halftime, dude. I mean, that would just make it good.
People would lose it. People would lose their minds.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to like some real shit. So there was a lot that happened this week. Joe Flacco is going to bring the Bengals to the Super Bowl.
Is he?
We're still dropping the ball right before we cross the goal line. A lot of injuries. The Ravens are dead.
Where do you want to start? Ravens are dead. Chiefs are Chiefs aren't dead. Jaguars are the best team in football. Colts are now the number one seed.
Who would have thought that AFC South would have two unbelievable teams?
I was thinking about it. I don't think the Jags. I still think the Colts are better than the Jags. I don't think the Jags are unbelievable. But we were talking about it at the beginning of the year. Like, it sucks to be in the AFC West and the AFC North because the divisions are so tough, and then you get the AFC South. It's a cakewalk. Texans are going to easily win this division, like, because they have no competition. And now they're 2-3, and they got 2-4-1 teams. I said that, but I still think it's the easiest division in the AFC. Not right now. The AFC North sucks.
I'm pretty sure I said the Jags were going to win that division.
I know. We need to be better about remembering what we said on podcasts from a long time ago. Because
I'd rather just be held accountable. Just like tell me.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing though, because people just tell you when you're wrong. So.
Mm-hmm. No one tells you when you're right.
That's true. AFC South is rolling right now, and
yes, AFC South is rolling. That was a huge win for Jacksonville. Like, that was
unbelievable.
The big. Jacksonville hasn't had a win like that.
Second biggest win of Trevor Lawrence's career,
besides the playoff game, probably.
Yeah, second biggest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that. This was the one because I can't think. I'm sure there was some other ones that were big in the moment, but to beat the Chiefs, to get to 4-1, to feel like you've taken that next step, when you kind of need to, when you have a team that's 4-1 in your division, and they've kind of let not only themselves down, but like they've been letdowns in these moments before. So to see them win this game, I think was pretty impressive. And I think they were down 14-0 to start the game.
They were,
weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like to come back from 14-0 against the Chiefs, I do think it was an impressive win. I fell asleep. I remember, I woke up to a couple texts from you, and I missed the trip, like the last play where Trevor Lawrence falls twice and he dives in the end zone, and Chris Jones
the double dive.
And Chris Jones is like looking like he has zero interest in even being on the field for that play. And then he's talking after the game about how they just need to tackle better. It's a fluke play. It's like, you can't say that when that was the effort you put in on that play. But yeah, and then it's weird. I think the biggest thing for me with that is like, that's a game the Chiefs don't lose. And we've said it a couple of times this year, but that's a game they don't lose.
Yeah.
That is a game, especially up 14-0. So
they're 0-3 in one-score games this year, and they were 11-0 last year.
Mm-hmm. It always finds itself coming back to the mean. Like it's always going to find itself, even itself out, and it feels like the AFC is wide open. It really does. And like I don't know if you've seen all the memes of like the graphics where they like have like going to the AFC Championship games where it's like it was like Nick Foles.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing
it was like Tom Brady, Nick Foles, Blake Bortles, and like
Case Keenum.
That's what it feels like this year. It's gonna be like Daniel Jones,
Trevor
Lawrence,
hell yeah.
Jalen Hurts is usually in there for the Eagles, and then it's like fucking
Joe Flacco.
It's just random. It's just hilarious because that's the year it kind of feels like.
It doesn't play AFC. It's a weird year. It could be that fourth guy could be Mac Jones.
Could be
for the NFC.
Actually, that's the one I've seen in there a lot. Is Mac Jones for the NFC because Brock Purdy keeps getting hurt, and they look good.
He's about to take his job.
They're 4-1. Who did they beat? Who did they beat this week? I'm drawing a blank. Was it a close game?
Didn't they play the Rams?
Oh, it was the Rams,
Yeah.
They played the Rams on Thursday night. Yeah, that was another really good game. We usually don't talk about the Thursday night games just because they're so far removed from when we do these podcasts. But again, a game they probably shouldn't have won, but they found a way to win.
Yeah, but the thing with the 49ers, they have the Rams number because the 49ers are like California's team. And LA's moved so many times. So, they were in St. Louis for a while, and then I don't know. It's just like every time I see that stadium, it was just completely red. But when they actually have like real home games, they have like a fan base, but not when they play the 49ers.
No, I saw the videos, man. It was filled with 49ers fans. Like it was a 49ers home game.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
No, I know, but like it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah. I know. I don't understand. I mean, I get it because the 49ers are like,
I get it. Yeah.
Like the original 6 equivalent to the NFL. But, I mean, it sucks as like a Rams fan where like your quote unquote rival comes into town and you can't fill up the stadium and it's just all red shirts.
Take over your home field. Yeah. It's like players have said, like away players have said that they pump fake crowd music in a lot of times. Just because they don't have actual fans creating noise. Like
I don't know about that. I've been to quite a few Rams games and there's a lot of fans, a lot of Rams fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
I think that's a little bit of like a weird LA stigma, but I'm sure like when they first came back to LA or they were playing like in the Rose Bowl, which is the biggest nightmare of all time to get to. Or no, they were playing the LA Coliseum, wherever they were playing when they before SoFi. It's completely different. But I don't know. I feel like even Chargers, like I see Chargers games, and there's a bunch of fans for them too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they stayed in San Diego.
Same. I wish Chargers stayed in San Diego. I agree. I kind of wish all these teams stayed where they're supposed to be because, like, I don't know.
Well, the Rams were originally in LA, right?
Were they? I don't know if they were.
I think they were.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I wish Chargers would stay in San Diego too. But speaking of Chargers, how are you feeling?
Stink, huh?
Yeah, they don't stink, but I think the injuries are taking their toll. But the Justin Herbert MVP, best quarterback in the league, has really tailed off the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean he's lost his. I think Omarion Hampton's out this week, and then there are 2 offensive linemen.
Yep, two starting tackles are down, and then I think Hampton went on IR. I think he's out for 4 weeks, which is funny because the thing with the Chargers was always they didn't have the weapons for him, but now they have the weapons. Yeah, now they have the weapons, but they're dropping like flies, and their offensive line is falling apart. So, yeah, that was a tough loss. Like, and I know a lot of people are kind of giving Herbert some crap for that pick he threw at the end of the game. Against the Commanders on the goal line when they were down by 7. He got tipped. This is a tough play. He had Keenan Allen wide open. I really wanted him to make that throw because I had a anytime touchdown parlay that only needed Keenan Allen to score, and I was watching that pretty intensely. And he was open and just got tipped at the line. It was one of my 4 anytime touchdown parlays that came 1 player short this week, which is fucking sick. Still had a good week, but. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. It seems like Chargers are kind of regressing to the meme. AFC, kind of like I said earlier, AFC in general just feels really, really weak. And maybe it's because you have teams like the Colts and Jaguars that we're not used to seeing at the top of the AFC, at the top, so it doesn't feel like it's like the Ravens and Chiefs and Bills and Bengals like it was the last few years.
I was going to say we're missing the Ravens, and then the Bills lose to the Patriots. I don't know if you want to Where do you want to go first? Do you want to go Bills, Patriots, or do you want to talk about this Arizona situation?
Let's go AFC and make our way over there. Just because we're talking about AFC being down this year. Again, so to your point, Bills lose. Same kind of win for the Patriots that it was for the Jaguars. Like, in terms of just like a huge early season win. Yeah, coming out party, confidence. Drake May look great. Taking down like your big brother of the last 5 or 6 years, maybe not 5 or 6, last 3 or 4, and taking down Josh Allen. It was huge. I think Patriots should potentially be undefeated. They lost to the Steelers in a game they had no business losing, and they lost to the Raiders week 1. Like week 1, weird things happen. That Steelers lost, they fumbled twice inside the 1-yard line. Like game they shouldn't have lost. They should easily be at a minimum 4-1. But it was good to see the Patriots win. That was a very fun game to watch as well. It was like 6-3 halfway through the third quarter, and then it picked up a little bit. Stephon Diggs' revenge game.
Yep, and he made it known.
Yeah, he did.
Does that guy love attention? Him and LeBron should hang out.
Yeah, he does love attention. Yeah, we'll get to LeBron later. I want your opinion on all this stuff that's happened with LeBron. We'll do that after football, though.
Okay.
But yeah, big win for the Patriots. And then the Ravens, like you said earlier, the Ravens are dead. Like Houston's defense has been phenomenal this year, but their offense
terrible.
is so bad. I know the Ravens had a ton of injuries. Like the stat where their 6 highest cap hits this year, their 6 highest paid players were out due to injury. Like they didn't stand a chance winning that game. Was it 7? Was it all 7 of them?
Yeah.
They didn't stand a chance, I don't think, in that game, like kind of going into it. But you can't get the doors blown off you. What was it, 40-10 or 40-3? Like you can't get the door. Like
that was a revenge game for what the Ravens did to Houston on Christmas Day.
Dude, that was insane. Like I had it on because I was curious. I was obviously cheering against the Ravens. I'm a Bengals fan, so like I wanted the Ravens to lose. But again, you don't have your quarterback. I get it. It makes it hard. You got to put up somewhat of an effort. It looked like a Bengals game. It looked like the Bengals looked the last couple of weeks, which is completely demoralizing as a fan.
Well, you can't have Derrick Henry running 15 times for 33 yards.
Yeah, I don't get it. Is he slowing down, or do you think it's literally just a product of how bad the offense is in general?
I think it might be a little bit of both, but that first game he looked unbelievable against the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, but
how different does their season feel if they get that win to start the season and they don't blow that 15-point lead in the fourth quarter?
I mean, they'd be what, 2-3?
2-3, but big difference compared to 1-4. And they play the Rams this week without. I think it sounds like Lamar's not playing again, so most likely going to be 1-5. Like you can come back from that, if you get healthy. But you lose 2 games, the rest of the season you're out of you're not going to make the playoffs.
They have to run the table after the bye week. But yeah, they're dead. I don't think. I feel like a 9-8 team from the AFC will get in. And it might be the Ravens, and it might be one of those things where everyone comes back healthy and they go on a run. But also, let's look at their schedule. How about this? So after the bye week, they go Bears, Dolphins, 2 wins. Vikings, Browns, another 2 wins. Jets, Bengals, another 2 wins. Steelers, Bengals. They might lose to the Steelers. Could be a good game. Who knows? Then they go Pats, Packers, Steelers to finish. I'll say this. Their first 1, 2, 3. Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals after the bye. Good 6-game winning streak.
Feel very different, yeah.
We're back. And then, what are they, 6-5? With momentum going into Pittsburgh. No,
I think they'll lose
Pittsburgh's
2 division games.
Going to the Ravens.
Baltimore? Okay.
Yeah. Then they go to Cincinnati. I don't know, man. The schedule's not that tough.
So they're similar to the Bengals where they have their gauntlet at the beginning. You have like a lot of the tough teams at the beginning of the season, and then it lines up towards the back end, which is good. That ending's tough, though. Patriots are going to be better than people. Like, I think the Patriots are going to be a tough out. Who else did they have in the back end?
Packers
and Steelers. Kind of 3 of the last 4 games. Yeah, like Steelers always play them tough. I think they'll split the Steelers. They might lose 1 or 2 of those. Then you're looking at your 9-8, really, if you lose to the Packers and then you lose to the Steelers once and then you lose one other game in there. You're 9-8, and I think
9-8 will get in.
I do think 9-8 will get in this year. It's such a down year that I think they're still technically favorites to win the division, which is insane.
They are. Just no belief in the Steelers.
I kind of get it. I do kind of get the Steelers thing. Like
I get it too.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is great.
Proven.
No, they played nobody really.
Their defense stinks.
Aaron Rodgers is graded out as like the worst quarterback in the NFL so far this year.
Is he really?
Yeah.
How?
Him, Jake Browning, and Joe Flacco. Bottom 3.
How?
I don't know. It depends on what metric you look at, but PFF I think has him as the most. Yeah, as like the lowest ranked quarterback. Yeah, it is kind of bullshit. I agree with you. But yes, let's do the joke. While we're on the AFC North.
Super Bowl.
I'm pumped.
Super Bowl.
I'm
Flacco.
excited.
No, okay, hold on. I love Joe Flacco. He's the man. He's a big, tall dude. You know,
cannon of an arm.
6'6", cannon. Can't move really.
No.
But how do you get Joe Flacco and not get Jameis Winston?
I think it's a personality thing. Is kind of what is being said. Yeah, I think it's who they want to be leading their team.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
The names that they talked about was Joe Flacco, Sam Howell, and Drew Lock. Those are the three that they were interested in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm glad. I would have taken Drew Lock because he's at least a little bit mobile. He's got a cannon of an arm like that. That one I would have been fine with. I want nothing to do with Sam Howell. Like he looked so bad last year when he played. I think he looked terrible this year too and got traded because he was so bad from the Seahawks. Was it the Seahawks? I think it was the Seahawks. But yeah, I'm pumped, man.
Joe Milton.
I would have taken Joe Milton.
Asking price is probably too high.
Yeah, it's probably too high. Yeah, they didn't want to give any. They didn't want to give a lot up. But yeah, I'm honestly as a Bengals fan, like watching these last couple of games. Anyone who I don't know why you would have watched that Lions-Bengals game unless you were a Lions or a Bengals fan because it was that putrid. Jake Browning just looks lost out there. Like even you were texting me like he can't get off his first read. He's late on a lot of throws. Every single pick he threw this week. I mean, to say they were some of the worst interceptions I've ever seen is not even an understatement. Like were horrendous.
The guy reads a Harry Potter book before he throws the ball.
Exactly, and then he throws it late. And then it's behind the receiver. And if you break down the offense, you look at the plays. Like they have open guys. They have guys running open. He's making the wrong decisions. He's not getting off his first read. And to your point, he's holding the ball too long where he panics, puts his head down immediately, tries to buy more time, and by that point it's too late. One of the worst offenses I've seen in the last 3 years. And I think it's a testament to the Bengals that they recognized it and at least tried to do something different because you couldn't put him back out there and sell to the team that you're trying to win. There's just no way, shape, or form, no way about it.
Yeah.
So this is the most excited I've been for a Bengals game this upcoming weekend since Joe Burrow got hurt. Just because even the game that they won against the Jaguars, Browning looked like shit, man. Like he threw 3 picks and a half. They should have won that game. The last drive was fantastic. T. Higgins made a great play on a deep ball and broke 2 tackles and scored it was kind of fluky. We all know it was fluky that they beat the Jaguars. And they got a lucky PI call. They shouldn't have won that game. So I'm excited. It's sad that I'm excited that we traded for the Browns' backup quarterback, and I feel better about the situation than what we had before.
Honestly, Flacco is so much better than Drew Lock and Sam Howell.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact that those were the names where – I mean, I would have taken Russell – no, I wouldn't have.
No, Russell Wilson would not. He would be terrible in this offense. He would –
What about Mitch Trubisky?
I would have taken. See, that was a name that people were throwing out there, but there's no way the Bills would part with him. He's too it's having a backup quarterback is super valuable. You know what I mean? Having a solid backup quarterback means something. Tanner McKee.
I know,
but Tanner McKee.
No, you can't have him.
See, yeah, exactly. You don't want to give up your backup quarterbacks.
He's better than the starter.
But you don't it's hard. It's such an important asset. It's the most important backup in football.
Where's he at?
I don't even know where he's at anymore. But
I know someone picked him up. Hold on, let me
look.
He got traded,
didn't he? He got traded. He was the first quarterback to get traded 4 times in a calendar year or something. But yes, so
he's with the Raiders. Oh, he's about to start.
He's with the Raiders. Yeah, he might start over Geno Smith. But so I'm excited. It'll be nice to have a quarterback who can at least read a defense, make quick decisions. He's going to get hit. He's going to throw some picks. Offensive line isn't going to protect him for well. He might get hurt in 2 weeks for how many hits he takes. That's the downfall to it. He's not mobile.
I heard some jokes that This is way too long talking about Joe Flacco, but I heard some jokes saying that he was going to retire at practice on Wednesday after seeing his offensive line practice.
Yeah.
Just become a family man.
I get it. But
he's going to go. He's going to go into Green Bay and beat the Packers again this year.
And I'm going to buy a jersey if he does it,
dude.
And I'm going to wear it for the pod next week if he does it.
That'd be so good, dude.
But yeah, so there's my quick Bengals Joe Flacco rant. Team sucks. Hopefully at least they need to do something to get the fans involved. They were booing out of their ass at the game last weekend. Like, it's a mess, and AFC's a mess. AFC North is wide open, but that's why it sucks. AFC North, AFC's wide open.
This was the year, dude.
This was the year. It was absolutely the year.
Of course. Of fucking course, man.
What you gonna do?
All right, let's quickly talk about how bad the Arizona Cardinals are and how they just can't get out of their way. Dude. Just the sequence of intercepting the ball, then fumbling it, and then having Tyler Lockett recover it in the end zone. Kyler got a concussion from a snap straight to the head.
Yeah, dude. So I saw that play. Like he just like stood there.
He got concussed.
What is he doing? Yeah, what is he doing?
He's 4'7". The ball is as big as his body.
Yeah.
And then you have your boy DeMarcado, 76 yards. Because I said so. And he runs in. Has a run for 76 yards and then fumbles at the. I don't really think it was a fumble because the ball looked like it crossed.
I think it crossed too. I do think it crossed. I was a little surprised that was upheld. But yeah, you've talked about finding impossible ways to lose. That's what the Cardinals did, and
that was just the worst game. And then Miami did the same thing. They lost a horrible game to the Panthers. I don't know if you watched that one.
I did. I watched parts of it. I caught the end of it. Yeah, they had no businesses, and both those teams had no businesses in that game. But like the Titans Cardinals one might be one of those games that you never see that again. And like that's a once in a lifetime type of loss.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
If you're a Cardinals fan, man, and that's why like I know they were a big Survivor pick this week, so like a lot of people got screwed in Survivor because of that, Max included. Sorry, Max. Shitty way to lose a game. I would have lost my mind. Absolutely lost my mind. What do you think of that Jonathan getting like the Gannon stuff on the sidelines? I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay, so I've heard. So what I believe is I've had hockey coaches grab my face mask and like shake it, which is like crazy to like a kid who's 13, and I mean it's football, so and like he's hitting pads, so it's not like it's hurting him. I think it's way overblown, but I did hear one argument where the line, like you can yell, you can shout, you can do all these things, you can throw stuff, but once you touch the other guy, that's when it's like not okay. And I kind of get that, but I don't know. I don't really think it's that big of a deal.
I don't think it's that big of a deal, but like the thing to me is like I think where it makes it weird, and this is what former players are saying, is like I'm a grown ass man, you're a grown ass man, we're like the same age, like don't put if you put hands on me, I might put hands on you. Like that's true, because like
that's
your peers.
Yes and no. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I heard Bruce Arians literally was like I've done that before.
Yeah. No, I'm sure in the heat of the moment.
Bruce Arians slapped one of his players and got fined $100,000. That's a little different.
Yeah.
But like if you're like pushing someone in the chest pad, like in the the shoulder pads, then I don't think that's that big of a deal. But also I think that reaction is warranted. Like I think DeMarcado should pay $50,000 of that fine.
just because for dropping the ball for the goal line. Yeah. For fumbling out of the end zone and blowing the game. Yeah. No, I get it. And like he's a guy who's coaching for his job right now, right? Like he's a guy who needs to win and that is an embarrassing loss as a franchise. Like the fumble. But
also, DeMarcado is the fourth string running back there too.
I know he is the fourth string running back. But that's also where he needs to be like, hey, this is my opportunity. I can't do anything F this up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now he's
it's like,
now he's gonna have this following.
Your key card might not work on Monday.
Correct. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, 2 more games I want to talk about. Bucks Seahawks, man, fireworks. That game was awesome.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is a guy, and I love it.
So I was thinking. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was thinking about this like the last couple of days. I think I said on the podcast this offseason when some of the offseason stuff, like, I don't understand what the Seahawks are doing. Like, why would you trade for Cooper Kupp? Like, him and JSN might not match. JSN has taken his game to another level. Like, he's so good. He's so good. And then I felt like they made an even swap for Geno Smith and Sam Darnold. Like, I kind of considered them the same because Geno was solid last year. And so Sam Darnold, man, he's
good.
I don't know why it took, like, he's only like 27 because he came in the league when he was 21. So he's still young. He still has a ton of life left. Like, he looks good. Some of the throws he's making, like off platform, on the run, dots.
Yeah. And him and Baker were probably both playing defensive end for the Carolina Panthers at one point.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Minnesota
it's insane.
Has to be kicking themselves a little bit too.
Oh my God, dude. They'd be so much better with Sam Darnold. It'd be insane. They'd be the same team last year.
Yeah, they were a 14-win team last year.
I think we judged that Lions game a little too harshly, where he just looked terrible.
Yeah.
I think that was like this is what I mean by like all these power rankings coming out every week, and I'm doing mine in a little bit, but like we're kind of going off on a tangent. But these like one game overreactions every week is exhausting. But I think the Bucks, like with all the injuries they have too, like no Bucky, no Mike Evans. Do they have their lineman back?
Yeah, I don't think he played. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did not play this week. Tristan Wirfs.
Okay. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
And I mean, he's just, and then you have that video of the Seahawks fans chirping him and him.
Yeah. Baker. He's a dog, man.
It's dude, Baker, he's the man. He's the man.
I know. I do like Baker a lot.
But yeah, Darnold's a guy. The Seahawks are really good too.
The Seahawks are really good. The Seahawks are very good.
They're going to win that division.
So they might win that division. I do think the Bucks are really good. 4-1, but again, like I said last week, they're pulling out these close games. I do think that'll regress at some point. Like, they're probably not going to continue winning these last second games like they have been. Like, they got an interception of Darnold and basically at the end of the game, and they were already in field goal range. Like, stuff's not going to happen every week. So like, I'm sure they'll pile up a couple losses here, but they're fun. They're one of the most fun teams to watch. Mecca Ibuka is a stud. One of the best rookie wide receivers to start the season. Have you also noticed like all these wide receivers are like the same now? Like JSN, Emeka, like kind of in that Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors molds, like not massive. Like they're Malik Neighbors and Jamar are big guys, but like not like your typical 6'5" wide receivers.
They're wiry,
like it used to be when we were growing up.
They're wiry, yeah.
Yes, wiry, yeah.
They're like 6'1" and just super athletic.
Yes, and just kind of like stocky, and they're not these six. They're not AJ Green, Calvin Johnson, Andre Johnson. Like, that's not the prototype anymore. It doesn't feel like.
I don't know. I just, those guys might be playing basketball, but who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's fun to watch. I think the evolution of football is kind of cool, how things change.
Yeah. No, I agree.
All right.
And I know.
Last one.
Here we go.
Yeah, last one. How you feeling about the Eagles?
A lot of people are freaking out, but a lot of people were freaking out last year. I say this every week. They're 4-1, new offensive coordinator. People will keep talking about this AJ Brown thing, and a report came out saying Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and AJ Brown had like a 2-hour meeting, and it was all positive. Which who the fuck knows what that means? And I don't know. It's just it's a full season. Like I remember I was watching Red Zone, or like I was listening to it, and they were up 17-3, and all I could think of was like, am I gonna have to sweat out every week for them to go undefeated, or is it going to be okay if they lose? And I was like, I don't know if it's going to be okay if they lose, but it's not going to be okay if they win, if they don't win by 30.
Yeah.
So I mean, they could be playing better. Their offense doesn't look great, but again, new coordinator, let's just give it time. Like, why are we calling for people's heads? Week 5.
I do think it, to your point, it's very overreactionary. Like everything, like you said, on those news reports and stuff, like on your daily shows. What's wrong with the Eagles? Are they collapsing? It's like they lost one game to a good Broncos team with a great defense. Like, you're not going to win every game.
And the Broncos should be undefeated.
Yeah,
the Broncos
are a solid team.
Yeah, and it's not like they're a bad team, and they've played. Let me read off who they've played. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Week 1, Cowboys, division rival. Week 2, Chiefs, rematch of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Week 3, Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Week 4, Baker Mayfield, and we've only said positive things about the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And they beat them.
Yeah, pretty handily too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a comeback at the end, but like they were
up 18 at one point or something. 24-6.
They were up 24-6 at halftime.
Yeah.
And then they lose by 4 to the Broncos, and the sky's falling. And that was the only game they didn't score more than 20 points.
Yeah.
So my thing is, like, we talk about the Bucs, like how we talk about the Bucs. Is it because it's like they're like a charming team? They're like they have Baker, they have Mike Evans, they have this young rookie, but then you have the Eagles, the Super Bowl winning Eagles, who have Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, who none of these guys are like I mean, I guess AJ Brown's a little bit of a diva, but like I feel like it's more speculation than it is anything. I don't know. What do you think about all of it from an outside point of view? For me, I just don't get it. I sent you, what did I send you the other day? I sent you something from like First Take or
yeah. No, I agree with you. I think the sky is falling. The Eagles suck. Are they regressing? Is a little bit overreactionary. I do think they need to figure out their offense a little bit. Like, they've been outgained in every game, I believe, yardage wise. Like, but the fact that you're winning those games, you're 4-1, even with that, I think is impressive.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's perfect, but they're 4-1.
Yeah, no, and they've had
anyway. The headline
schedule
on Get Up was: Are the Eagles on the verge of collapse?
Yeah, right. Like that. Like, it's a little over exaggerating.
You need to talk about the Ravens, bro. The fucking Ravens are 1-4.
They already collapsed. No, I agree with you. I think it's a little ridiculous. I think they're going to be fine. I think the reason like the Bucs feels different, and this is just because this is what people want, is like they're scoring these long touchdowns, big plays, explosives. So it feels different than an Eagles team, right?
Yeah,
where it's not that way. Yeah, it's not that way. Saquon hasn't really figured it out this year yet. Like, he'll get going at some point. They finally got Devonta Smith involved significantly, which is great to see. AJ Brown had some chances in that game. Yeah. They just didn't connect on them. And it's the number one defense from last year with the NFL Defensive Player of the Year in Patrick Surtain that he went up against. Like, it was not going to be a game you're going to score 30 points. It's also not going to happen against
really quick. Not to shit on the Bucs, but they barely beat the Falcons week 1. The Falcons lost to the Panthers 30-0. They barely beat the Texans 20-19. They barely beat the Jets 29-27.
Yep, that's what I mean. Like, the Bucs, that's kind of what my point with the Bucs was. Like,
but those are good team. That schedule, like the best team they've played was the Eagles, but they just played the Seahawks, which I think they're a really good team. But that schedule doesn't. Anyway, nothing adds up. It's all just. Let's, you throw rocks at glass houses or whatever the fuck that saying is. Or, sorry.
Correct. They're going to be
annoying.
Fine. They're going to be fine.
People love to overreact. And guess who's number 1 in my power rankings this week? The the fucking
Let's
Eagles.
hear it. Let's hear power rankings. Let's get the power rankings. Are we missing anything big that happened? I think those are all the big stuff.
No, we're good.
Colts are a wagon.
Colts destroyed the Raiders. The Colts are destroying the teams they need to destroy.
Yes. Colts, dude, I haven't watched a ton of them, but damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not much else to say.
Last thing about the Eagles, like you met, like overreacting stuff. The Lions were dead week 1.
Yeah, it's true.
Ben Johnson was the savior. Losing coordinators. And now the Lions are. I've seen 5 different power rankings. Lions are number 1 in every single one of them.
Yeah.
Not in mine. Eagles number 1, Bucks number 2, Lions number 3.
Oh, wow.
Bills number 4, first AFC team. Rams 5, Colts 6, Packers 7, Broncos 8, Jags 9, Seahawks 10.
Okay. I'm surprised the Bucks are 2. I think that's
Why?
a big surprise to me. Kind of like the conversation we just had.
Okay, so I was thinking about this, and I was like, am I going to do what everyone else does every week and overreact and switch out teams? Because I've noticed there's been a lot of switching out of teams with mine and with others. So I'm putting down teams who I think have, it's basically like Super Bowl odds.
Okay.
And I don't have the 49ers in there because I don't know who's playing quarterback.
Ton of injuries, yeah.
Ton of injuries. Chiefs just lost. Steelers are up there, but, they're not really. They're 3-1, so gotta give them some kind of respect.
Yeah, I can see the Steelers being up there. Bills at 4. I think the Bills are the class of the AFC still, even though they lost. But yeah, I mean, after that, it's like Colts, Jags in the AFC. Is that who you have? Bills, Colts, Jags? Are those your top 3?
Yeah, Bills are 4, Colts are 5, Jags are 9.
Yeah. Yeah, AFC stinks. Man, the AFC stinks. No, I like it. I think it's a good list. I don't have a lot of qualms. I think my only one is the Bucks. I'd probably put the Bills a little bit higher. I know they just lost, but to your point, not to get overreactionary, like I think they'll be the team that comes out of the AFC this year at this point.
The issue with the Bills for me is they looked like they struggled against the Dolphins. They looked like they struggled against the Saints, and they couldn't beat the Patriots.
Yeah. Division opponent, but I get it.
And like their best win is the Ravens, and I understand the Ravens were healthy week 1, but that was week 1. And the Lions were dead week 1, so you never know. Anyway, I think I like the Bucks a lot. But I need to see a little bit more from the Lions. Their secondary is just broken.
Yeah, secondary's bad. I will say the Bengals had the Bengals defense played them really tough. The Lions really tough in the first half to keep it 14-3 with all the turnovers. And I don't know if the Bengals had a first down besides the final drive to kick a field goal to go down 4-3. Like the fact that they were in that game was insane. And yes, I think the Lions defense is very susceptible to some big plays, which we kind of saw towards the end of that game with Jamar Chase making a few plays. But so I can see why the Lions aren't all the way at the top, but still think the Lions are a very, very good team.
No, they are. They're really good. But they haven't shown me anything more. The Eagles are playing the worst they can possibly play. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
So they're still number 1.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I get it.
Anyway, sorry. Let's hear your... I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
That took a lot of energy out of me.
I know. Sometimes when you go on this, trust me, when we've started with Bengals rants, there's times where I'm like,
yeah.
It takes all your brain power. Yeah. So player of the week, I was tempted to go Jamar Chase solely because he's the real Travis Hunter and had 6 catches, 2 touchdowns, 110 yards, and 3 tackles.
You had 4, right?
No, he had 3, but he has 5 on the year. He has more tackles than Chris Jones. He has more tackles than Micah Parsons this year, solo tackles. It's insane. Wow. That shows you the state of the Bengals offense. But no, I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to make sure I threw that in there. But he might have more tackles than Travis Hunter. I like that.
You saved it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go Devin Lloyd for just because of how big of a win that was for Jacksonville. That 99-yard pick six he had. He's had an unbelievable year to start the year. I think he was AFC Defensive Player of the Month for the month of September.
Look at this guy picking offense and defense.
You got to mix it up. You can't just pick.
No, I love it. That's a good offensive pick.
Yeah, like that was huge. It was an unbelievable play. They fooled Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes after the game even said, "They fooled me because they ran that same blitz against the Bengals in the red zone, and Bengals burned them for slant to Jamar Chase for a touchdown early in that game." They baited Patrick Mahomes pick six, and he just huge play for momentum. Instead of going down, I think it would have been 28-14 at that point. They end up tying the game at 21-21. So huge momentum shift. Game's probably over if he doesn't make that play. And it was a statement win for the Jaguars. So I think Devin Lloyd deserves Player of the Week this week for that 99-yard pick six. Do you think Patrick Mahomes should be in the MVP race?
No.
I think he's still top 5 in odds, and I don't get it.
He's top 2. They're top, yeah.
Yeah,
it's Josh Allen and then Patrick Mahomes. And then Baker Mayfield.
I don't get it.
Before last week, Josh Allen was minus odds. Now he's plus 150. And Patrick Mahomes is plus 450. And Baker Mayfield's plus 800. And if you want a dark horse, me and Brian were talking about this earlier in the week, sprinkle some on Dak Prescott. Because if Dak Prescott gets the Cowboys to the playoffs and he's pulling his Walmart, Kmart, Temu, Joe Burrow season, he's probably win MVP because he puts up some numbers and he has no CeeDee Lamb.
I do wonder if you're right that last year what Joe Burrow did, is it going to change the way MVP voters do it? Because now you see how important Joe Burrow was to that team last year. The fact that they were, what they were with basically the same team and how bad they look now. Do you need to always go for the team that just has the best record? I get it. It's important and that's shows the value. But there's also value. You're on a shitty team. You're the best player. You're literally carrying that team to where they're going. I think that's what Dak's doing this year. That's what he's doing to that defense without CeeDee Lamb. He is playing out of his ass, and it's pretty cool to see. So he looks like the best quarterback in football right now.
I just feel like with football, I just don't think MVP makes sense.
Yeah,
you need almost a best player by position award. So best running back, best receiver, best tight end, best lineman.
Basically all pros.
It's just because everything's so different. Because no one's going to win MVP besides. Yeah, I guess the allure of it is pretty huge, but it just makes no sense because the year Saquon had. Even Jonathan Taylor, the year he's having this year, that's way overlooked, and I'm pretty sure he had 3 touchdowns in a game already. So I just it's a tough thing in football, in my opinion.
It is. Yeah.
But sports like hockey, basketball, baseball, they have the Cy Young, perfect example. They have a Cy Young in baseball and then the NL MVP and AL MVP.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. And it does feel like football is so many things have to go right on both sides of the ball to win the game. Basketball, you got 5 guys on a court playing both ways,
It's a system.
So it just, yeah. I don't know.
There should just be offense. Or you just be offensive player of the year, but then I guess it'd be a quarterback still. But then just have your quarterback of the year award and then have your offensive player of the year award or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah. I don't hate that actually.
So maybe we can workshop that into something, but all right, let's get into some betting things.
Real quick before we get to that, not to go too long. I want your this whole LeBron James shit that went down this week. I just want your
Brian,
how much does it annoy you?
when I first saw that, I immediately thought, this is an ad.
Yeah.
And then I saw Lakers prices go way up on tickets, go from $85 to like $550.
Like 400.
And then,
yeah. It is insane.
Yeah. Like average was like $500. I'm not even joking. And everyone knew that would happen. Yeah. And it's the corniest shit ever. And you're just fucking promoting Hennessy.
Yeah.
Like it's just like tricking people. So when he does retire, no one's gonna give a fuck.
Nah, I think people still will.
I heard I know, but I heard someone's God, who was it? I was listening to a podcast today. I don't know if it was McAfee. No, it wasn't. I think it was Russillo. Someone in Russillo. Or maybe Bill Simmons. I don't know. They said that it's like if Michael Jordan said, "I'm back," and it ended up being a Hanes commercial when he came back from retirement.
Yeah. That was stupid.
Was it Stephen A? I forget what it was, but it was just corny and just, it's like, bro, what do you, like, you just want attention so bad. And it's fine. But don't do that shit.
I think it would have been not that it would have been fine, but like the fact that the prices people like bought tickets for these games, man. Like he had to know that was going to happen.
Had to.
He had to have known that was going to happen.
Like people were like, "Oh, it's going to be his farewell tour. He's retiring. He's, he's either retiring now or he's, I don't know." And even I was like, "What if he is retiring?" But then I'm like, "There's no way LeBron's doing that because I've seen all of his fucking workout videos." Yeah, and he, like his next son Bryce is going to be in the draft.
2 years?
Not this year, but next year, something like that. Yeah. And he's still playing at a high level. I don't know. It's all just, he's a clown.
Yes.
That's all.
Leave it there. Just wanted your quick thoughts. Anyway. All right, bets.
Now I have no energy left. All right. Let's give me your parlay.
All right, so my parlay, 3-leg. We were close to hitting last week, so I just needed Amon-Ra for mine last week to hit. And, of course, they put up 37 points or whatever against the Bengals, and Amon-Ra doesn't score. Ted McMillan, number 1. I think going up against that Cowboys defense, I think he scores. Ladd McConkey going to get up against Miami's defense. He finally found the end zone last week. I'm hoping they can start picking up Ladd again in the offense because he hasn't really produced that well. So hopefully that was kind of his coming out party. And then we talked about this before we started. T. Higgins, he's like almost plus 400. You get Joe Flacco back in there.
God, I hate that pick so much. But
they're gonna score some points. Yep, they're gonna score some points.
Are they?
And it was just a massive. Yes, they're gonna score some points. For the odds, he's got 2 touchdowns this year. It's not like he hasn't scored.
Yeah, plus 400.
So to have those odds for that receiver. Yeah, for that caliber wide receiver. And Joe Flacco likes to throw the ball deep, so I'm hoping he can catch a deep ball and over traffic. And that gets your odds to plus 25.56. So a $10 bet, basically $250. $250.
Those
bucks.
3?
Those 3. That's it.
Mm-hmm. On Hard Rock, it's plus 3,200.
Yeah, well, must be nice.
I mean, you have Hard Rock as well, right?
I know, I could get it, yeah. I just don't – I hate using like 9 different apps.
No, I get it. But also –
it's easier.
It's plus 1,000 more.
Sometimes you get a shop odds.
I like everything but the T. Higgins, but I tailed. So, all right, mine. I have Devontae Adams against the Ravens because the Ravens stink.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Puka's been doing everything. Devontae's been getting in the end zone. Pretty self-explanatory. George Pickens has been a wagon playing against the Panthers. Like we said before, Dak Prescott, dark horse MVP. Only guy to throw to is George Pickens. Then I have JSN against the Jags.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, he's been killing it. And then I have Amon-Ra St. Brown against the Chiefs.
He has like 6 touchdowns this year already, but I like it. Make
He's
up for
roll.
last week.
Mm-hmm. And that's
last week.
plus 2,200.
Okay, so we had similar odds.
Yeah. I didn't go as – I had T. Higgins in it at the beginning, and then I just – sometimes I don't even know he's on the field, you know.
He is. He played like 97% of snaps last week.
I know, but the ball never leaves the quarterback's hand.
I get it.
And if it does, it goes to the opposite color jersey.
But we have Joe Flacco now. We're back.
We have number 16 taking us to the Super Bowl. All right, let's do our. How do we do on our picks?
Yeah, I'm down a little bit this year, man.
Oh boy,
Burrow season last year. Yeah, I went 1-2 this week, so that puts me at 7-8, and then you went 2-1, and you're at 9-6.
Let's go.
But I did go 7-2 in player props posted last week. So keep checking the player props.
You can see those at AthletePod on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. We've been positive, I think, every week except for one where we went 4-4. So
HIV, right?
HIV, like AIDS.
Positive? That's what Uncle Scott says.
Yeah.
You're an Office fan. All right. So, wow.
I am an Office fan.
How about this, dude? The Raiders are favored this week. That's insane.
Are they really?
Yeah. I'm going to go with my first pick. Give me the Seahawks plus 1.5 at minus 118.
Plus 1.5?
Yeah, they're playing the Jags, for those who don't know.
All right. I'm going to go, might be a stupid pick. I'm going to go Lions plus 2.5.
I was thinking about that.
On the road. I think the Chiefs are going to lose again. I really do.
I was thinking about that. That's a good one.
I really do. Minus 110.
I like that one a lot. Look at these over-unders. A lot of them are kind of high.
I'm just surprised that they were...
Steelers-Browns at 37.5 over-under.
Yeah. Defense has been bad for the Steelers, too, so I'm kind of surprised.
I'm taking over 37.5. That's crazy.
Okay. I agree. Steelers, Browns.
Damn, the Colts are 7-point favorites, too.
Mm-hmm.
Do they think Kyler's going to be out?
Yes. Kyler did not practice today.
Wow, really?
Yeah, with a foot injury. So it's probably a stay away.
Are you sure it's... God damn it, I have him on my fantasy. It is Wednesday, though.
It is Wednesday. It's early. Yeah. All right, I'm up.
No, I'm saying Wednesday. That's like vet day off.
It is vet day off, yeah. But they said it was because of the foot, though.
I know, but they always give a reason if you're not in practice. And it never says rest. Let's see. Let's see if anything's on Twitter. Make your pick.
I'm going to go Broncos minus 7.5 against the Jets.
I like that one.
Yeah. And that is minus 105.
Someone said Kyler Murray suspiciously has a foot injury a few days before Battlefield 6 comes out. Yeah, I think this is just a vet injury.
Okay.
All right, I have one more.
Yep.
Give me the Cowboys -3 against the Panthers.
Yeah, I like that one too. That's the other one I was looking at. -3. And what was the odds on that?
Minus 120.
120. I do like that one a lot. That was one that I almost did as well. There's one more that I liked. Where is it?
Chargers. Ooh,
Yeah,
Patriots.
I like the Chargers.
Patriots minus 3.5 against the Saints.
That's a good one too. I like all these road dogs though. Like, makes you nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna do Patriots minus 3.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Saints are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Patriots minus 3.5.
Pretty bad.
Well, what? He just got. What's his face? Spencer Rattler just got his first win. It is like first 13 starts or something. Yeah,
he was 0-10.
Yeah, it's insane. All right, let me read them down real quick. We had I was Lions plus 2.5 minus 110. Broncos minus 7.5 minus 105. Patriots minus 3.5 minus 115. And Mike had Seahawks plus 1.5 minus 118. Over 37.5 in Steelers Browns minus 115, and Cowboys minus 3 minus 120. Book it.
Hell yeah. Say it. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. 6-0. I'm actually going to parlay all these together this week.
Same.
All of them.
I'm only placing the bets that are said on this podcast from now on. No more freelancing for me.
I had a good week last week, so I'm going to keep freelancing.
Okay, well, let me know.
Yeah.
Tweet it out. Let the people know, Brian. Don't gatekeep all the picks. I want to see every screenshot on Twitter.
I do all the I post all player props up, and I do a couple of the anytime touchdowns, but there's a lot of I do like 7 or 8 anytime touchdowns every week and hoping one hits.
Tweet them.
I can't post them all.
You can. There's no limit on tweets.
That's true.
Screenshot, hashtag tail. Hashtag @AthletePod. And then send me the tweet so I see it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Where can people find us?
So you can place it because not freelancing. @AthletePod.
Where?
On Twitter.
Yep. What's the name of the podcast?
Traveling Athlete Pod.
Where?
On Spotify.
Oh my god, dude. This is horrific. This is... Follow us at Traveling Athlete Pod on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and at Athlete Pod on Twitter.
Twitter,
Brian.
That's what it is. Yeah, Twitter.
No, you already got that one.
Spotify, though, is technically correct.
It is, but have I ever said that? No. If they hear this, they're probably on Spotify. Right?
Yes, correct.
You're in mid-season form. I love it. All right. You have anything else left to say?
No, that's it. Let's get out of here.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah. Flacco to the Super Bowl.
Who day?
Oh, shit. We gotta do it again, dude. Left the lens cap on.